Earth, Wind and Fire, or EWF for short, are an American soul band who originated from Chicago. They've had continuous existence since 1969 until now. They're a big band, and they've had quite a turnover of members, but the driving force has mostly been a guy called Maurice White, who shared vocal duties with Philip Bailey, who I've also heard of. They've followed in the legacy of funk, but they've spanned genres including R&B, soul, funk, disco, pop, and they have been one of the most commercially successful bands of all time. And they're very well regarded by their peers and by critics. Hi, my name's Dan. So this is a double album, and it's mostly live tracks, although there are a few studio tracks that are new at that time, thrown in for the mix. And musically, I'd say almost all of it is funk. It's quite sophisticated big band funk in the kind of funk boogie disco kind of era, heading towards this late 70s disco sound. But there are a couple of songs that are more slower and probably would be called soul, although there's still a little bit of a funk heart there going on despite that. The vocals, I mean, everything is just really, really well done. The vocals, there's two guys here. There's Philip Bailey, who does some amazingly high vocals, and this contrasts with Maurice White, who's practically the leader of the band, who sings in a lower register, and is quite complex at times putting together. As I say, it's a big band, so it's all very well scripted mostly, but there are bits where there are bits of improvisation going on, so the elements of jazz kind of coming in there as well. There's some really nice sax in particular. I absolutely love this one section where they've got a vocal sax call announcer thing going on. There's some other brass in there as well. There's a nice bit of trombone in one of the tracks. And it's just lots of great grooves, really. I'm less bothered by the quieter, well, not really quiet, but the gentler soul tracks than I am. I just love the funk stuff. Lyrically, it's not particularly anything to write home about, because it's all about the music. So I really enjoyed this album. I don't think I've heard this album before. I have come across Earth, Wind and Fire before. I know some of their big hits, but this was a pleasure for me to listen to this. That's what I think. I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments down below. That's it from me for now.
He said, it's all about love. It's all